first ever YouTube video, so I'm gonna start this off by saying, if you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comments because I'm gonna be a little lost at first, but we'll get it together. That's alright, we got it. So for my first question, someone asked me what my favorite Pixar movie is. It changes on the daily, all Pixar movies, that's amazing. But right now, it has to be Onward. When that came out, Ian was 16, and I was also 16, so I instantly felt the connection there. But it's just a really good movie, and it touches my heart. Another question was, what are my favorite Mickey ears that I have? Now, I have a lot of them, if you couldn't tell already, but my favorite right now has to be my graduation ears right there. They are just so pretty, and I've waited pretty much my whole life to get those, and now that it's finally in my graduation year, I just love them, and I will be wearing them on graduation day. Another question was, if you could be any Disney princess, who would you be and why? And this is another answer that changes on the daily, but right now I would have to say Rapunzel. I've been growing out my hair for a very long time now, but I want beautiful, long, luscious hair like hers. And I also would really like to know how to use a frying pan as a weapon. Not that I would ever need it, but I'm just very curious. Another question that I got asked was, what Disney character do you relate to and why? Now, some of you maybe have not seen the movie yet, but Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon, I thought it was Raya, it's Raya apparently. She is amazing. I've been told that I kind of look like her. I personally only see her a little bit, but I get where it's coming from. But she's just so determined, and she has Mulan vibes to her, and I really admire her and how she fights for what she fights for. I'm trying not to give it away. Where are the best places to go when you're on a budget? And I just started using this as my Disney motto. It's not about where you go, it's about what you get. Recently, on my recent trip, I wasn't really hungry, and I started eating the kids' meals. And they're pretty good, honestly. They save you a lot of money, and you won't be eating as much. So when you're going on that roller coaster after you just ate, it's not going to be as much food as if you got an adult-sized meal. So yeah, don't go on roller coasters after you just had an adult-sized meal. Don't do it, I've been there, it's not a good idea. Anyway, moving forward. Now, this is probably the hardest question I have been asked. Somebody asked me to rate the bravery of every Disney princess. Now, I can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but I will say the least brave and the most brave princesses, the least brave has to go to Snow White. I don't know what it is about her. She just does a lot of screaming and running in her movie, and it just doesn't click with me. She's not for me, she's not my favorite, I'm sorry. But most brave has to go to Anna, especially in Frozen 2. She saved her kingdom not once but twice from her sister, which, not that I have anything against Elsa, but from her sister. And she was thrown the role of the queen in her kingdom, and she took it, and I mean, not that I've been to Arendelle, but from what I saw in Frozen 2, she was doing a pretty good job. Now for my favorite question. Do I like the originals or the remix better, and why? Let me just preface this by saying I do not like the live action remakes. I don't know what it is about them. I just feel like they have so many more opportunities for storytelling than to tell the same story over again. And I just, especially the live action Aladdin, it just didn't do it for me. The songs were pretty good depending on what song. But Will Smith, he just didn't do it for me. There's a special place in my heart for Robin Williams. Now for my last question of the video. Which Disney movies are overrated and underrated, and why? I really hate to say it, but most overrated movie has to go to Frozen. At first when the movie came out, I was in love with it. It was my favorite movie, and I completely got why it was hyped up so much. But as Let It Go became more popular, it all went downhill from there. it didn't seem like that special of a movie if everyone was hopping on that bandwagon, you know? But most underrated movie has to go to Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. I met Paige O'Hara at Epcot a few years ago. She was so nice and so sweet, and I really hope to meet her again one day. And it's just such a visually appealing movie. It is so beautiful. The songs, the storytelling, it's all just so beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my journey, especially this being the first video. I know it's a little rough, but we'll improve, we'll get there. I believe in us, we got this. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see any more of these fun Disney videos, and comment below what you want to see more of. This is my first video, and I really don't have many other ideas besides Q&As. So let me know in the comments below what you want to see more, and do not forget to follow my other social media, my Instagram especially, because that's where I will be asking those Q&A questions. And thank you so much for joining me on my journey here, and I'll see you real soon.